YouTube. So today I posted a picture on my Instagram, my Facebook and also my Twitter, and Reese, aka Dead Free Wills, also posted it on his Instagram and his Snapchat and his Instagram story, asking for a Q&A questions basically. So I was going to do it like a week, like to get your questions in and everything, which is what I normally do, but I decided just to do it in a day because I know like my Twitter followers usually post quite quickly. So I've got quite a few questions on here. Most of these are from my Twitter, if not all of them. If you're not on my Twitter, go follow me. It's the exact same username as my, obviously, as my channel name. So yeah, without further ado, let's crack on with them. So first question, what we're going to basically do is we're both going to answer them, both answer our own views and stuff like that. So, what goal physique do you want? You first.
I'll go first. I think probably goal physique for me, to be honest, is I've always been chubby. I've always had a lot of like chubby fat on me, like like puppy fat sort of thing. So I think the main goal for me is just to be defined for once, and just to obviously be able to see my obliques, be able to see my abs, and just basically be one of them guys who you'd look at in the street and think, oh, he must work out sort of thing. Just one of them, not ridiculous, not bodybuilder. It looked good to be shredded and aesthetic, but yeah, just look like a train, basically.
My goal physique is aesthetic. I train for the looks. I do obviously train for strength as well, but I basically train for the looks. Like I've trained to get a six pack before. I trained to get my obliques out, and I kind of train for like the summer body type of cover model type of thing. That's what I want to look like. I do obviously. I don't want to be skinny shredded. I want to get bigger as well in time.
Yeah.
But the like Mr. Olympia type of thing, that's not for me. Classic bodybuilding probably, yeah, in time. But I like the men's physique type of thing. But I do obviously want to be an overall aesthetic look. What is your main goal? So this will be me. My main goal, obviously like I say, look aesthetic, look good. I want to be known on Instagram and I want to be known on YouTube. Not like Instagram famous type of stuff, but I want to make a career for myself through YouTube one day. I know a lot of people hate on it and everything, but it can be done. People have done it in the past, and if you put enough passion into it, then you can do it. So my main goal is I want to be known for YouTube. I want to make it on YouTube, and obviously while I'm doing that, I want to help people along the way, show them why it can be done as well.
Yeah, I guess my main goal is probably the same. Like I said, just be able to just for once be on beach, and people just think, oh, he looks quite good. I'll just not think, oh, I don't have to wear a vest today. I feel uncomfortable. Just be able to take my top off whenever. I won't be one of them vain guys. I never have been. Like I said, as soon as I change, I'm not going to be one of them guys who's like, oh, yeah, oh, look at me, everyone. And yeah, like he said, maybe be Instagram famous or YouTube famous, because I won't be big-headed about it. I just generally like helping people, and that'd be a good thing about it. And obviously, if you can make a living out of it, then it is good money.
What motivates you?
What motivates me is probably when I check down Instagram pages or check on YouTube or check in papers and stuff, and you see these people who's been in the same situation as me, felt uncomfortable before, being a confident person like myself. I am confident, but I've never been comfortable with my body, and that's how they felt. And over a year or 6 months or however long, they make that change, and it just shows that you can do it. And people like that give me the motivation. I think if they can do it, then I can do it, and all it takes is a bit of willpower.
What motivates me is looking back at where I started from. Because when I first started, I was really, really skinny and everything, and I first had doubts about it, saying that I wanted to get to how I was. And like 3.5, 4 years later, I can safely say I'm not like that anymore.
You got fat?
Yeah, I got fat and then I got shredded, and now I've got fat again. I ain't got fat, I've just added some bulking weight on. And then also what motivates me is everyone saying you can't do something. There's a lot of people, especially you find it in your work. I know people from my work watch this, so yeah. A lot of people in your work and around your family and friends, which is quite crap, I'll try and knock you down so much and try and say you can't do something, you're stupid for doing something. And it's funny because everything that people have said I can't do, I've fucking done it. So that motivates me to just show them back the wrong.
Like Arnold Schwarzenegger says, forget the naysayers, just do it.
I mean, what would you rather be? Someone who's going to put someone down and say constant shit about it, or be the person who works up and gets on with it and tries to do something and help other people? I'd rather be that than someone who tries to wake up and drag you down. So yeah, to people who know you, who you are. Anyway, next question. Will you be going body power? Oh yeah, well that's about. We will be going. We will be going.
We will.
This is the first time he's going. This is the second time I'm going because I was supposed to go last year but I didn't go. This year's going to be really good actually because we're going to be getting to walk around and see more things. We're going to get to meet people more. It's good because he's never been before. He's got quite a few idols he wants to meet, same as me. And we're not sharing a hotel room, but we're having a hotel room next to each other. We're going out Friday night and Saturday night around Birmingham. And yeah, we will be at the actual expo Saturday day and Sunday day. Friday we'll just be getting there off of a train, getting everything ready, getting into the hotels, going and getting the food and getting everything sorted. We'll probably go shopping and getting a lot of clothes.
Be sure to join us.
Yeah, so
but we'll be doing it for macros. Each drink macros.
I won't. I'll be shredded anyway, so I'll be drinking like fuck, especially Saturday night. Friday night I'll be taking it easy. Saturday night I'll be getting absolutely wasted. Anyway, because I might be drinking since New Year. Next question. How old were you when you first started weightlifting? I'll start this one. I've said it before. I first ever got in the gym when I was like 16, but it worked for me then. And then the first time I actually got proper into it is when I was 19. I got addicted by it. I like seeing the changes where I was taking photos every week and I've just never stopped being into it really. You?
Yeah, for me...
I'm 23 by the way now. Yeah.
I'd probably say it was about a year ago, to be exact, when I started properly. So I used to go when I was with my ex-girlfriend, and I was just one of them general people, bit of cardio, little bit of weights. I'd be doing chest, back, legs, and bloody toes day, whatever, like at gym, and I wouldn't have a clue. But now, about a year ago, I properly started doing it. Got quite a lot of tips from this guy when YouTube videos started coming in, and now I'm just serious about it. And yeah, I'm 21, so I started when I was about 20, to be honest. And yeah, I just love it.
That's something I will say. I've got like 3.5 years on him, but I've really only got half a year if I do it properly. Because like I say, when I started training properly and pushing myself, I've only got like a year on top of him, and he's actually just keeping up with weights with it quite well. So yeah. Next question. Cheese or ham? I don't know in what terms, but
I'd say ham. No better than ham on a French baguette.
There we go.
With low pack butter.
There we go.
I can't have it now because it's macros, but ham. Ooh, honey roast ham, cooked ham. Cheese.
Mine's cheese. It's cheese and toast. I've got a proper addiction for cheese and toast.
Oh, I'm pizza.
Yeah. Would you rather be? This is good one, actually. Would you rather be YouTube famous or Instagram famous? I know that one straight away. I'd rather be. I don't like the term YouTube famous and stuff like that, but I'd rather be YouTube famous because of the stuff you can get with it. YouTube famous, you can make a career out of it. I know you can get stuff from Instagram, but YouTube famous, you can make a career out of it. You can make a living out of it, and there's just a wider spectrum of people you can actually. Your audience you can reach and everything. Instagram famous, it's okay, but really Instagram you can't. I know you can do videos and everything now, but you can't really reach out to as much as YouTube. It's just, Instagram you upload a picture, you might be able to get some clothing in there and everything in the video, like representing a brand. But YouTube, you actually represent yourself. So yeah. Yeah.
YouTube. Again, mine a bit same. Like I said, there's a more worldwide variety of people who actually go on YouTube. As big as Instagram is, like YouTube's been there from the start and everyone just watches it. They've got such a big market for gym industry and work and like fitness industry. That'd be my go-to thing if I were famous. But to be honest, all YouTubers have Instagram accounts anyway, so they're just famous wherever. So, but yeah, for me it'd be YouTube if everyone.
This was probably aimed more towards me, because you use them more. What would your dream camera be? To be honest with you, it sounds daft. I've got a camera what I like, a point and shoot. I know people have Sony G7X and stuff, Sony Canon G7X and that, but I really like the Sony Alpha A7000, where it's obviously got your flip screen, you can change all the lenses as well. That would be my go-to camera, what I would love to have, that point and shoot. And then...
Is that with a 4K?
No, it's not 4K. No.
Or is that TV?
I'm not really bothered about 4K because, I'm just not. 1080p is good enough. But the Sony A7000, the Alpha one, that would be my camera, and I wouldn't need, like, I know Casey Neistat's got like a point and shoot, and then he's obviously got a big DSLR like most people have, like Guzman has as well. But for me, that camera just does everything on there. You can get different lenses to do different stuff, and then obviously using your editing software, you can get different effects anyway. So I'd love to just have that, because obviously you can take it out, you can do everything, you can do selfies, it's just perfect.
I think mine would be a windy disposable camera. So it just takes me back to my childhood. Like, nothing better than that. I mean, like that big flash. That's it. Sling it. Get cartridge out. Boom.
Funny story. There used to be a little camera, and it was like right along, same shape as like a letterbox. When I was about 7, I had one of them. Did that winding thing, and I put it to my eye and flashed it, and I went blind for about 3 hours. Don't do that. Anyway, so we've got 4 questions left. Who's your favourite YouTuber? Oh, we've got 6 actually. Who's your favourite YouTuber?
I'd probably say my favourite YouTuber would be. There's a couple, but my favourite would have to be is like the Steve Cook, because he's just such an idol. Like, I think it's just how he started, like his football career. Like he's got like really big legs. Like I always say when I do all my lifting and stuff, I always say I've got good legs, which I do consider myself to have good legs. So I think him as an inspiration is my sort of guy to go to, and I just think he's down to earth and stuff, as well as Christian Guzman, all the rest of them, Rich Piana, all great tips, all great people on YouTube. He just is my go-to guy now. It'd be an honour to meet him, basically.
I've got 2. I'm going to kind of cheat. My favourite fitness YouTuber is Christian Guzman, just because he's the same age as me. Well, he's like 4 months older than me. And the amount of stuff that he's actually done is ridiculous, and he started off the exact same as how I started off. I didn't start from uni, but he started off just being someone who people didn't know and wanted to just go out and help people out, and the amount of change and impact he's had on people is ridiculous. So he's my favourite YouTuber, fitness one. My favourite non-fitness one is probably really weird, but Roman Atwood, because he does all his pranks and everything. He started off getting famous for that, and then he just vlogs like his daily life, but he doesn't vlog his daily life to be known, he vlogs his daily life to have memories. And obviously it's mainly with his family and that, with his kids, but it's just in films to just recreate memories. And just for stuff and how he does it, it's all genuine, and his whole slogan, smile more. He wants people to smile more and be happy about the time I have. And I just think that's freaking amazing. So yeah. Next question. What's your go-to supplement? So for me, the only supplement I've really been having at the moment is protein shakes, and it's just been having whey. But my go-to one, to be honest with you, I haven't had it in ages, and I really need to get back into having it. It's creatine monohydrate. Just 5 grams a day, every day. Don't do any of that load phase shit, 'cause it's just a load of bullshit just for you to buy more. Yeah, creatine. When I were on creatine every day, I did see a difference, especially with my strength. I know people think it's a myth and everything, but personal usage of it, creatine is really good. Pre-workout you can have, but you don't need it. Protein powders you can have, but you can have food. Creatine, your body naturally produces it, but to be honest with you, if you can get that extra creatine, it does make a difference.
Probably 2. I think my name's 1 anyway. But yeah, my main one is probably beef isolate. Like the one I'm on at minute is just like literally no carbs, no fats, and it's just nice. Like obviously whey protein is good, you're getting your protein and stuff, but the beef isolate you're just getting as much protein, but it's not thick or stodgy or anything like wheys normally are. It's just nice and easy to drink, just straight down. You got your protein in, like I said, no fats, no carbs. And then my second one, like I said, I don't know if it's really a supplement, but it really helps is like cod liver tablets.
Good.
Like really good, obviously for your joints when you're lifting and stuff, and it's just getting your omega-3. As much fish as I have, like I have loads of fish, it's just getting that extra omega-3s in. So that would probably be for me, to be honest. That like them 2.
The second that, I could safely say like I'm 6'4", he's about 6'3".
1.
6'1", 2".
And he's 6'3".
I'm 6'4". But anyway.
I know.
I can safely say, from when you've been having like omega-3 tablets and stuff like that, if you stop having them, like 2 months later, you will notice a difference in your joints. You will notice pains, like especially when you're tall. I have pains in my like shoulders, knees, and everything. It's not from lifting, but obviously lifting stuff as well. It just, yeah. But it's not just from lifting, but obviously lifting as well with a lot of weight on. It does affect you. So yeah. What's your favourite exercise for back? And Mr. Back itself, back day every day.
It's Mr. Back Day, but it's small back.
Yeah. Basically, it's a weird one, but when I first started, my lats were really small, like they literally stop here. where it's now become down, and I got that V-shaped taper. My favourite one is it's a standing lat pull down kind of thing. It's like if you do like an overhead extension, you pull down, but you basically stand with a little arch in your back. You get the wide grip pull down machine, you literally stand and pull it down straight arm, and that will lengthen your lats. Like, not a lot of people know it lengthens your lats, and it does. I got told it by the guy who owns the gym where I am, and honestly, it fucking works brilliantly. So that's my favourite back exercise. I know there's obviously lat pull down and stuff, but that is, yeah, you can obviously get longer lats doing that.
For me, I love like doing my core strength because I think it's really important to do core strength. So like rack pulls and deadlifts are really good ones for me. Like I'll outdo him on it, but obviously he's had like injuries and stuff, so he's just starting to get back into it, which is good of him doing so because obviously there's no better than getting your core strength up. So I like that, but also if I was to choose like a machine or something, it'd probably be like a lat pull down, but I like singular ones because then you can obviously, some isolation lat pull downs and you're just getting that squeeze every time. Like obviously it's good focusing on two, but when you're doing one, you're just getting that connection and you can just get the extra squeeze, and nothing better than getting your lats out, making you wider.
Turtle
back, yeah, like a ninja turtle.
This is the last one from my questions Twitter. Who do you want to meet the most at Body Power? To be honest with you,
is Guzman there?
No, I don't think he is. If Guzman's going, let us know. But I've commented before on Twitter, and I've been told that he's not going unless he just like suddenly does it at the last minute. It's a bit daft because he's opened his new factory in UK. So
yeah, it's in like Birmingham or London. Isn't it?
He should be going.
Shouldn't be too far.
See what happens. As far as like who do I want to meet the most? Obviously, it'd be cool to meet you guys because I know that last time I went, I think I had about 8 or 10 people like meet me, which I really didn't expect. So it's pretty cool if you come up to me. But as far as like a celebrity type of person,
then Shreebles. Nice to meet you, pal.
To be honest with you, it'd be Callum Van Moga. I met him about 3 years ago. He came to like the UK, came to Sheffield, and actually did like a little seminar. And not many people turned up. So when we were there, you kind of got a one-on-one talk with him. When I went to Body Power 2 years ago, he recognised me. You can have a look back at the video. He recognised me, and we actually talked a little bit. And back then in the Body Power video, I thought it was quite good, quite biggish bodybuilding look, and I weren't. I was fat. So what I can't wait for this year is to turn up shredded and just show him a picture and say, "Don't know if you recognise me." Hopefully, will do, and show him it and just show him a difference. So yeah, Callum and Morgan.
I think.
Look forward to it.
Yeah, that'd be good. Like meeting the koala bear. Well, grizzly bear, big, massive guy. But yeah, I think for me, and it's who I first started watching, and I think he's just so genuine on YouTube. Like literally, he'll say anything. He's not afraid because obviously he says he uses stuff, and that's good.
Fuck.
But I think it'd be. I'll just do a little impression. Probably not good if there's any Americans watching this, but fuck, god damn it, good fucking morning, Rich Piana. Oh, 5% off. Absolutely massive gorilla.
What's your favourite drink? Rich Perrione.
Yeah, Rich Perrione. And he likes tubs of Ben and Jerry's ice cream like me, but I can't have it. So I think that would be my main guy to meet. Just seeing him there with his black slick hair and his eyebrows and his tattoos.
Seriously, if you went to Body Power 2 years ago, which was
2015,
if you went there, look at his haircut what he had. But it was literally 2 days before, he uploaded pictures on Instagram and video, he had no hair. In 2015, I swear down he had a wig on.
He's got games.
He had a long black hair.
And his hair comes out.
It must have been a wig.
Like SpongeBob the movie with Dennis with a moustache. And probably another one, Steve Cook, because I like just such a sound guy.
Off topic kind of thing, he's stupid, but we kind of see ourselves as Guzman and Steve Cook. Steve Cook, yeah. We've got style when we're off at gym. Yeah. Reese's, do you like garlic bread? Yeah, all done.
Yeah, love it. If we could eat more bread, then we would. Well, he does, but I don't. Some like really low carbs. But yeah, garlic bread is the way forward.
Wrong. We have it again.
Garlic bread.
Do you feel like what the fuck? Do you feel like what you do what? Do you feel like what you do motivates others?
No, I think it's do you feel
like what you do?
No, do you feel the things? I think the question is what one of my friends has put is: do us two feel what we do at the gym or in the fitness lifestyle? Does it like motivate others? Like these videos, right. Do we feel like we motivate others? You go first.
I do, because obviously people who subscribe to my channel, they're not subscribed for no reason at all. You take your time out to watch my videos, so obviously you must be interested in something. And I've had people come up to me in the gym where I've worked and where I've trained, and I've had people come up to me at Body Power and I went and said different stuff to me, saying about how I'm motivated. And then obviously Reese, I've known him for a year now. It's really weird how we're friends and everything and neighbours and stuff like that. But I met Reese a year ago. He went to the gym, but he didn't really know much about stuff, or he knew what he was doing, but he needed his form correction and everything. And I can safely say, if he didn't meet me, he'd probably still be like that. He would have learnt in time, but it would have took like a big phase to do that. So I think me doing what I do has motivated him a lot. And from where he was when I first met him, I'm not saying it's all me, it's not, but where he was when he first met me compared to where he is now and his strength and everything, I think that's kind of like something to do with like I motivated him a bit. I don't know.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Well, same with me. Like, there's a couple of incidents with me.
And if I didn't do YouTube, that wouldn't have happened. Anyway, yeah. Go.
Yeah, it's a couple of incidents with me. Like, I guess there could be another way around, because obviously I've been doing it so long now. He's had moments in his life this past year which has made him really low. I've had some low times, had some tough times in his life, which we all do. But like when he's been at his lowest, I've always been there, saying, "Come on, let's go to the gym. Come on, I'll give you my pass for the gym. Oh, come on, let's go to the gym. Oh, let's video." And I think me being there for him and him knowing, oh, yeah, actually does motivate me at gym, gets him up and like basically getting him shredded. Like he can see the difference I'm making now, which is a good little healthy bit of competition we have as well. Like if I lift a bit more than him, he's like, "No, I'm not doing that." So every leg day I do, there's no point in coming to the gym. Every core session we do, no point in coming. And chest, yeah, he does a bit more than me, but
back.
It's just that bit of thing. Not bad.
And arms.
No, not arms. But yeah, and also my brother, he's started at gym for about a month, and he's lost about 10 pounds in total because he started like eating similar food to what I have. Not as strict, but he started eating similar food. He has like some food with his girlfriend, like some takeaways and stuff, which we all do because we're all natural, but. Yeah, he's lost a bit of weight and he's now...
Big now.
Yeah, you know, can go to gym on his own and feel motivated on his own. There's also Reese, who's been on channel. Big shout out to Reese. And he had a massive break, to be honest. And he started getting back into it and he's going every week now, 5 times a week. Diet, a bit up and down, but it's still steady. And he's doing good as well and he's lost a bit of weight, so... And then I'm getting people messaging me diet plans, and overall it feels good because like I'm not known with anyone. I've got a couple of followers on Instagram, but it's just these people want to come to me and help me, and it does make me feel good in myself because I've made a difference, so they want to make a difference.
The biggest thing I will say is if you've got like this is mainly people who are like single or like split up and everything like that. He's been through it. I've been through it before, and obviously I'm in a relationship and everything now, but. If you see people, well, people in your past and everything who used to judge you and everything like this is probably off topic. People used to see you in the past, and then when we see you when you've actually transformed yourself now, they will come running back to you later on and saying, "Oh my God, you've changed," and blah blah blah. Yeah. So I don't know where I'm going with this, but just stick with it and don't. If people, I don't know. I know there's always that thing about forgiving people and everything, but the people who used to put you down and everything before, and then when they come running back when you've actually just like changed something, you might have motivated them and everything, but just don't forget about who was actually really your friend and who wants to just be there because you've got somewhere. Yeah. There's a lot of people who I've had before who were complete dicks to me in school, and then because now I've got tattoos and bigger and when I were shredded and what I look like, they come running back, and in my head it's like, yeah, you might have changed, but you were still a dick to me back then, and you weren't a true friend. You only want to be a friend now because I do this. So yeah, and he's had the same case before.
Yeah, it's like with lasses and like they see you back then. Like obviously I were a bit chubby. I was always the class clown, so I was always alright at school, quite popular. Like everyone knew me, but like lass always just think, oh yeah, it's the same innit. I mean now because I've changed, I'm like, oh yeah, alright, all like. sliding into my DMs and I'm like, nah, not interested. You've obviously seen it, and there is been people like that, but just do it for yourself.
Yeah.
Literally.
Last thing, like I said before as well about it. Seriously, if you're watching this, and like I know people watching this from my work and everything, but to anyone who's like wanting to start off on fitness and everything, it doesn't matter if you're skinny, scrawny, fat, big, whatever. Just go to the gym, even if you're working out at home and everything, and you will always have people who doubt and put you down. Like literally, they wake up every morning and their fucking goal is to put you down and say you can't do shit. Ignore them, carry on doing what you're doing, and you'll prove them wrong. Don't do it to prove them wrong, do it for yourself, but in time they'll look at you and go, fuck, I was wrong. So yeah, people who are watching this who are like that, fuck you, and yeah, I'll show you, just like I've done in the past, and like he's done to people, and to everyone who's watching as well, who wants to do that, and who has that and go work or school and everything, just use their negativity to push you through your workout. It works, and when you look shredded, you can just look back and go, ha,
yeah.
Look at what you're doing, you're sat on the sofa playing video games, eating shit, look at me, I'm going out partying, getting bitches. Not me anymore, getting bitches. Yeah. I'm going video there. Save it. Like, share, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, like, share, comment, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram.